Welcome to the Frames Per Second podcast, where we are discussing the new film, well, not new anymore, but highly regarded film, Marty Supreme. Joining me today, we are virtual, so we have Nick.
What's going on?
Ken.
Hola.
Rod.
What up, man?
And Mike.
Yeah.
All right, so Marty Supreme, guys. A lot of people talking about this. Best Picture nominations. I want to go around the room and get the thoughts of the movie overall from everyone. Nick, what'd you think about Marty Supreme?
Super alright. I think there's a lot of good things here, but y'all know me about the runtime. It was a little too long. It was a little too long in the tooth, a little bit in the middle part. But it was a really good film.
Rod, what'd you think?
I liked it. It was in my top 10. I don't know if y'all remember that. It was 8 in my top 10. Thought it was good. Yeah. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I went to the theaters and yeah, I enjoyed it.
Ken, what'd you think?
Overhyped. I'm like, they really just made a movie about a man playing tennis.
Playing ping pong. Silly shit. Al Bundy playing ping pong.
Yeah, I'm like, for real. Like that's what we're doing. Like, that's it. And he only did it twice. Like, okay, we just bookend him playing tennis, table tennis. All right.
Man. Mike, what'd you think about the movie?
It's rare that I agree with Ken.
Oh, really?
Every word Ken just said. This movie was the most overhyped fucking movie I've seen in a long ass time. I was beyond bored, and it was egregiously long. There was no reason for this shit to be 2.5 hours of this fucking dumbass trying to figure out how he can go play tennis. Get this shit the fuck out of here, bro.
Ping pong, not tennis.
Ping pong.
No, he said table tennis. That's what he called it.
Yeah, he called it table tennis. He wouldn't even refer to it as ping pong.
Yeah, ping pong is an insult.
Your favorite movie, and you didn't even catch that. It's fucked up, man.
Y'all spoke about
movie of all time.
Right.
Y'all spoke about the runtime. My sound went out in the theater.
Oh yeah, you did say
like
that.
5 minutes in.
Theater.
That was in the theater.
Oh.
So 5 minutes in, the sound goes out. It does that for maybe 5 minutes. Then they restart the whole movie. They didn't even just pick up with a sound. They just started the whole movie.
How far were you in? Wait, how far were you in the movie?
It was 5 to 10 minutes in the movie. It was when he was talking to his.
It
wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It was when he was talking to his uncle, and he was telling his uncle, like, I'm going to play over here in this tournament and whatever. His uncle was like, bro, you the manager here. He's like, just stay here. It went out through that whole part, and then they started it over. But to you guys' point, it was super right. I agree with Nick. It reminded me of Smash Machine. Like the person in here is doing a good job acting. Like Timothée Chalamet did an amazing job. I do agree with that, but I'm looking at it and I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. What? I don't care. Like, they never made me care about none of this stuff, bro. The dog, the baby, the girl. I didn't care about any of that. Aww. The only thing that held me was the job that Timothée Chalamet was doing.
You didn't care about Tyler the Creator's hair?
His whole thing could have been cut out. Mike, his whole thing could have been cut out. I wouldn't have been mad at all if Tyler created like that everything that we got from that led to nothing. Damn. So I at least thought that would come back in the end. But we start out with Timothée Chalamet's character selling shoes in the shoe store. We see that he's a good shoe salesman, kind of, because he wants to be a manager or whatever it may be. But his love interest comes in, and that is Rachel. We understand that he's known Rachel since he was 8 years old. She says she lost a pair of shoes. They go to the back. They do what they do. Was this appealing at all to anybody?
Not the way you queued it up.
tell me what was appealing about it then. You tell me what you cared about.
Go ahead, Ryan. You was talking.
Nah, I thought he established himself as to me, an interesting character, just somebody that's determined. Although he was a good shoe salesman, he still had higher hopes for himself, to be, greatest table tennis player. So I like the start. It was fun. The energy of it was fine because not just him. I think the pacing of the movie, I think they did a good job with that.
I wouldn't say it was interesting. I think we were so far like right in the beginning of the movie. I think, of course, that whole storyline comes around later because they did the little thing with the sperm or whatever. So I think it definitely played a part in it later on. So it was a key moment in the movie. And then, like Rod said, you can see his ambition, his high energy when he's talking, his high belief in himself. So I think it was needed. But it's so early in the beginning of the movie. It's just like, all right, well, this at the time was like really didn't know it would mean anything.
I didn't. This is a cringeworthy scene early out the gate. To me, Timothée Chalamet, I don't ever want to see another sex scene with like this whole movie. All the sex scenes he had, bro, I'm cool on him, bro. He to me, he's not an actor in that way. So seeing that scene out the gate was just kind of like, all right, I don't give a fuck immediately about their relationship. Especially if you fucking a girl behind a shoe store. Like that tell me all I need to know about y'all relationship. You can't go to a hotel, you can't take it like you fuck her at a shoe store. But I like to Ken's point, it did show like around that scene, like he's a smooth talker, he's a super confident kind of dude. You can kind of tell how the story was gonna go, it's gonna be based off of him believing in himself. But yeah, I mean, this scene was just like, all right, let's go through the movie. Like, this can't be, one of the best parts of the movie.
Mike, what'd you think?
I didn't give a fuck at all. Because the second she came in, I was like, oh, this is a ploy so he can go in the back and fuck. That's exactly what I thought the second she came in.
When she came in, you thought that?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I just didn't believe any of it. So I didn't care, but I was like, oh, okay, you going in the back to fuck, cool.
This movie was getting a lot of comparisons to Uncut Gems, like the camera work and how it was paced and things like that. Did y'all like that? Like when you first started watching it, like did you see it was shot differently and things like that?
Was it shot differently?
It was similar to the Uncut Gems type of shooting. Like they were crediting the director of this, of how it was shot, like the shaky camera made you feel like you were there, things of that nature.
I did see that after the movie. And while I was watching it, I didn't feel Uncut Gems, but when it was pointed out, I was like, I guess that was kind of like Uncut Gems. But I just feel like Uncut Gems was a lot more, is the erratic the word I want to use? Like it was just
the pacing was different. I don't think the pacing was the same as Uncut. It looked like it, but the pacing wasn't as intense as Uncut Gems to me.
Yeah, it wasn't as intense. Yeah. It wasn't as intense. So I didn't get the comparisons at first, but I could kind of see it, but nah.
Yeah, it was more smashing. Again, it was Smashing Machine to me. This is like was a slightly more interesting. This was a slightly more interesting Smashing Machine.
Damn.
And I think that's why I like it.
Yeah.
I think I like it because I almost was there with Smashing Machine, but it just wasn't quite enough story for me to care.
I mean, it was one of the brothers that did that movie, Uncut Gems. So I don't know if this is just how this is just their director style. Like, and they just gonna move forward with it. Because to me, that's the only real comparison, like between those films. But it is getting to that point. I guess for me, thinking moving forward, like, is this just how they just shoot movies, and we're always going to get characters like this? Because then that could get redundant after a while. But I do like the look of this movie, though. For this particular movie, I do like the look of it.
Well, he does it well. He did. I don't know if y'all saw Good Time. I know Mike's seen it, but he did Good Time as well. The Josh Safdie, I think is his name, and I think he's really good at that fast pace directing or whatever. So yeah, if you. I like I said, I noticed it was fast paced, but not in the Uncut Gems way.
I didn't get fast paced from this. That's why I'm a little confused with what y'all are saying. I didn't get fast paced at all. I got slow paced.
Yeah. The shots that they were doing, it was really quick. It was really this thing and then this thing and this thing.
Like the cuts. I think you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean that worked for Good Time because Good Time was supposed to be very uncomfortable, and it worked for Uncut Gems because it was supposed to be very chaotic and whatever. It didn't work for this because it was just like, motherfucker, you just playing ping pong, and even when like some shit would pop off, it's like the shit didn't last long enough for me to care about the shots being kind of erratic. So, yeah.
So we join Marty as he's trying to get to the British Open table tennis tournament. He's having a conversation with his manager or co-owner of his business to make the ping pong balls, and they're trying to pitch the dad on buying the ping pong balls. Like, do you guys buy into Marty's hustle? Like, is he convincing to you? Does he come off as a fraud? What do you think as he's trying to do this and get the ping pong balls orange versus white?
This is probably one of the parts of the story I just didn't really care about as much. The whole ping pong ball. And what's crazy is that this is the thing that they promoted a lot, but I just didn't feel like it was that relevant to the overall story that they were trying to tell.
So that's why I felt like that was going to be more important later on than it actually was, because it never did anything.
I thought that was going to be the end. I thought he was going to get famous from the ping pong balls, and we just never got any resolution to that. So,
did y'all think this is a sports movie? Would y'all consider it a sports movie? Because that's what it's titled as, a sports comedy drama. Like, it's a weird, like, they put a lot of genres into this to kind of explain it. Because I think mostly we all agree. I came into thinking that this is going to be a sports movie, like a dramatic sports movie. And like you mentioned, Ken, it's really just booked in with what he's been trying to do. Everything else in the middle is just him dealing with life. Which to me, I guess if you go into it thinking like it's going to be one thing and it just takes another direction, you could be disappointed. Because I agree. Like with that scene, the way he was breathing life into his friend, and then like how his friend was like getting more confident based off of like just believing in Marty and then trying to get this thing off. I'm like, okay, we about to get into a really good sports movie. Like make a dramatic ass version of table tennis, however that can be. But we spent a huge chunk of this movie not even dealing with half of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was more about the person.
With you. And I think those were some of the better parts of the movies when he was playing ping pong. Like that actually made it more interesting seeing them play. Like when they did the little, we'll get to it, but when him and the dude were like just showing off their skills, because dude had obviously already lost and they were just doing these different things when they were playing ping pong. That shit was interesting. It was interesting when he was playing the guy from Japan to me, Mike, but they should have had more of that in this movie. Like we didn't really need all the extra stuff with it. What say you, Mike? No,
I didn't find any of ping pong interesting.
None of the ping pong playing was interesting.
Not at all. Like all I got was this is CGI. That's all I got. This is a CGI ping pong battle.
You definitely want him playing because they always would zoom out when he was playing. But I find people like the little niche.
Man,
I find it interesting. Like when people are good at niche sports like pool and ping pong or darts or some shit, that's interesting to me to watch.
But I want to see a movie about it. I might want to watch like a 10-minute match and then move on my life, but I don't want to hear about this dude trying to play ping pong. And the whole time, I haven't really watched a lot of Timothée Chalamet outside of Dune. But I just kept getting Shia LaBeouf vibes for some reason. I can't tell if it was the accent or what it was, but I was just like, man, if Shia LaBeouf hadn't fucked his career up, this could be him. But I at no point was I getting like, oh my God, this is enthralling. I hope he saves the dog. Like at no point was I getting any of that. Like, or I hope he wins this ping pong match against this guy at the bar. It was just like,
you weren't rooting for him. You weren't rooting for him at any point in time.
No. I found him to be annoying, just like I found the Uncut Gems fool to be super annoying. He was that kind of annoying where it's like, I don't care if you die.
Damn.
So this was like a a chore for you to get through, Mike. Because if you don't care about the ping pong, you could get one. And if you don't care about him, this movie is because to me, I was talking to Jalen about it. I was like, to me, this movie is like an extreme movie as far as fandom. Where if you are a Timothée Chalamet fan, you love this movie. If you don't know much about Timothée Chalamet or can give a fuck about him, this movie is like not even gonna crack your top 10 of the year. You know.
See, I'm somewhere in the middle of that. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I also think it definitely probably put a lot of people on to Timothée Chalamet. You know, and I think they're gonna walk away with like, oh my god, like he's next. He got the juice, and that's what I think is happening. I think to your point, for people that are fans, it's proof of concept for them. It's like I told y'all he could act.
So you would say this is a movie like if people didn't know who he was, this is the movie you will present them with.
Yeah. Or the other one.
There is a Timothée Chalamet movie I'll present them with.
It's the one. It's this one or the one where he played Bob Dylan. Because they say both of those roles. No, I just heard both of the roles were similar.
But you ain't got to allow this one.
I clearly said no.
This kid know he's seen it.
He know I ain't seen that shit. But they're saying that both of these are similar roles though. Like they're saying that essentially it's the same character that he played in the Bob Dylan movie. So I would assume that both of these are the two breakout performances from him. But to Ken's point, I heard his name before. I seen him in Dune. I wasn't like, oh God, but after I watched this movie though, I was like, okay, I see what they're saying.
That was
He's a good actor.
That was my thing with this is like this was supposed to be like this is going to showcase him as an A-lister and all that, and like supposed to kind of showcase evidence to why people talk about him so much. And I think he did carry the movie, and I don't think he's a bad actor. But to me, I don't think he doesn't look. He didn't. This movie doesn't say like, oh, screams like, oh, A-lister. This is just like not good. It's just a good film to me. Like
it's not Denzel in Training Day.
Yeah, but they're talking
ain't that.
They're talking about it like this is his Tom Hanks Castaway moment. Will Smith I Am Legend moment, where it's like this is putting you over the top where you could carry a movie. And to me, it's just like that's a half truth, you know.
I think for us, it may not be the case, but I think for Hollywood and everyone else, it is indeed the case.
Really?
He might be the guy moving forward.
I agree with Nick. Like it's a half truth in the sense of he did a really, really good job in this movie. I don't want to take anything away from that, but it doesn't make him must see for me. Like I don't have to see his next movie.
You were always like that though.
No, like if Denzel put a movie out, I'm gonna watch it. Like he ain't on. If Leo put a movie out, I'm gonna watch it. Like they were trying to say to Nick's point that he's on that list now. Like if Timothée Chalamet puts a movie out, you need to watch it. I don't think that's the case. Like
he's
we watched
the list. He's not on your list.
Leo Russell
I think he's on the list, bro.
He's on their list.
Yes.
They should have given him a better subject matter.
Yeah.
But I guess maybe they're looking at it like this. If this motherfucker was able to do a movie about fucking ping pong and make it entertaining for people like Rod or I guess Nick liked it too, then that's enough, maybe.
Yeah.
Because I can't think of a single actor that could do a movie about ping pong where I'd be like, this is fascinating. Like the ping pong ball had to have a bomb or something in it for me to be like, oh, this is tense. But it's just a fucking ball.
Yeah, agree. And that's why I keep comparing it to the Smashing Machine. I could care two fucks about MMA, but The Rock made it kind of interesting. The way it was shot made it kind of interesting. And I think these movies are similar in that sense. Moving to when he gets to the British Open, he gets there, he wins a match, he talks to the head of ping pong in the world or whatever it may be and says his living conditions are unbearable. He should be staying at the Ritz just like they stand at the Ritz. Was this part of the movie convincing to you as far as him being able to be a slick talker, him being able to sell himself, him getting what he wants in this character? What you think, Nick?
I love his I love his confidence in himself because he respects himself to a certain level where it's like I'm the best, so I need to be treated like the best. And you can't really get mad at that. again, it's interesting how I think he tried to portray like he's putting this whole sport on his back, because I
like
think
Jordan.
I think he was still the number one ranked person in America at that time. So he feels like I'm the face of this, so I should be treated like that. And like how he was trying to talk his way into it, I thought it was pretty interesting. But I feel like his confidence as we move forward past this, it never changed based off circumstance. It was always the same, and I thought that was one of the most unique things about his character.
Oh, I disagree a little bit with that last point, because I feel like we saw his personality being broken down little by little, his ego getting taken away little by little, like by different people, like just as the movie progressed until the absolute end, where so I did like how we kind of gradually saw different situations chipping at his ego, because it's like he started at such a high point about himself, and then we see as the movie continues, he's not just thinking about himself anymore. But I agree with you as far as the I did like seeing it, because I'm not that type of person, so I like seeing things like that, like people that can be that way, just demanding, like pretty much privilege or whatever. Like, this is mine for the taking. I'm that next dude or whatever. And I like seeing it. I like seeing his confidence be so high. But yeah, and I like seeing people challenge that confidence too.
Yeah, because he made it seem like if you respect the sport, you should respect me.
Yeah, but people didn't respect the
I'm
sport.
the dude. I'm the dude for the sport.
That was the issue.
But
Nobody
they
respected
did.
the fucking sport.
The people that he was talking to was supposed to being the directors of the tournament or whatever. Like, they took it very seriously, which is why I think he was able to convince them. However, it took a little bit away from me in the sense of he's saying these things and all the pieces are lined up in the correct place, and I'm going to take table tennis to the next level in America. And I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, well, that never happened. So that kind of gives away the movie. Like, you never did the thing that you said you was going to do and be number one and have people talking about table tennis, because people could still give two fucks about ping pong. So I think it was good showing the confidence of the character, but I also think it took away in the sense of me as just a viewer of the movie thinking, well, I know how this is going to end now. Because like this stuff that you're saying, you being the number one player and people starting to give a fuck about you and all of this stuff, like, it never happened. So, when I heard him say that, the question I asked myself was, when did all that happen? I got on my phone, Ken. I was like, well, let me Google this. And it never happened. So I'm like, okay.
Because it felt like it's such a jump to him, like, selling himself. And I don't know if I needed to see it, but I'm like, okay, when did all that happen? I said, okay, I guess we're just going to go with it,
Because I had never heard of it. So I agree with you. What say you?
Yeah, it didn't happen.
I couldn't give a fuck less about watching the confidence of a little white boy. Like, I see that every day when I go to fucking Kroger. Like, that doesn't impress me, and that doesn't make me excited to watch a film. Oh man, this little white boy is so confident. Like, most little white boys are confident.
In the 50s too.
What reason would he have to not be confident?
Mike, that's why I feel like this movie got a lot of praise. Is because, like, white boys love these type of movies and these type of characters. That's why I feel like people like Tony Stark a lot, because he could go into a room, he ain't got no powers, but he feel like he an A-lister and talking shit to Cap and all these, and Thor. And it's like, this is what Marty was doing all movie long, talking shit to everybody. And
it really wasn't about shit.
And he the most frail motherfucker in every room. That's the thing.
That shit's fascinating to me.
And the black friend was sorry as hell. He's a fucking taxi driver, got fucked up ass hair,
got hella kids,
got kids at the house that he can't fucking afford. You gonna fuck up my job, dog? Man, get out of here.
Disappeared for 3 days. Speaking of talking shit, he meets the faded star Kay Stone, and she walks through the hotel lobby. They lock eyes. How believable was it that this phone conversation could have happened? Come on, bro.
It was the Apple scene.
Walk me through this. What the?
Bro.
Walk me through this phone
Hey,
conversation.
If it's that easy to get biddies in the 1950s, we could have cleaned up.
I was thinking the same thing. I swear to God, I was like, shit, this all you had to do to fuck a A-list actor? Just call
Fruit in a bowl.
Fruit in the bowl, boy. I'll show us some Fruit of the Looms, nigga. I ain't gotta put it in the bowl, Mike. I ain't gotta put it in the bowl, boy.
Bro.
But that shit was dope though. He told her like, look, check the paper, page such and such, and she checked it. She's just like, oh, okay, this is supposed to impress me. And I did like this dynamic too because I mean, she obviously it would have taken a lot to impress her because she was obviously dating someone that was of higher stature than he was. So I don't know. I like this.
She wasn't impressed though. That was the thing. I don't think at any point in the movie she was impressed by him. He was just a release.
She was intrigued. Impressed, no, but she was intrigued. She was intrigued, which is why she showed up to the match. And he smashed too, so she was intrigued.
That doesn't seem like that would have been hard because she didn't even like the dude she was with.
Yeah, that's true.
We didn't know that at the time, but yeah, we found out.
Yeah.
Did y'all know that was Gwyneth Paltrow? What happened to her?
Yeah.
You say it like
that. She looks like her.
That was the first thing I said when she popped up. Actually, Ken, that's Gwyneth Paltrow.
I was like, who is this woman? Did she get old or something?
Yes, Ken, women age, bro, just like we do.
No, I think she's aging gracefully though. Like because a lot of these women, yeah, she look good because a lot of these women like around her time are getting a lot of like work done, and I don't feel like she's getting as much work done as these other actors are.
That's what I thought happened.
My thing with her was just like I just didn't believe that he could bag her.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like
really?
Shit.
No,
I think she had low self-esteem.
Yeah, it was. Well, they did talk.
She was dealing with to not being in Hollywood anymore. You could tell she kind of had low self-esteem, and it made her feel better about herself messing with Marty. That's how I wrote it off. Because you're right, he couldn't have bagged her. I don't believe. But
your self-esteem that low, you fucking table tennis niggas.
See, y'all niggas
the best thing. Y'all the best stable tennis person though, Nick.
What you say, Rod?
Y'all niggas don't remember Titanic.
Gwyneth Paltrow was in Titanic.
What did I do?
No, he talking about the but at least they was the same age.
Okay,
they was similar age though, Rod. Like she was young and she ain't know no better.
I get it.
Gwyneth Paltrow is an older woman. Yeah, she's used to a certain.
Yeah, but he was young. He was like way younger than her. That's why she was, interested in that for a minute. He's this young kid that wants to fuck. Of course, she's like,
he had so much. Okay. Yeah,
I still got
he was so brash about it too.
Stella got a groove back. I'm sorry. Say it's right.
No, go ahead.
I just saying, like how. You going? I'm going.
It's not a big black square.
I'll say it real quick. Yeah, your black square for me too. I think that she was not impressed. Intrigued was the right word, like you said, Rod. Just by how young that he was and how confident that he was in himself. She was looking to see where he got that confidence from. That's why she went to the match, in my opinion.
None of that shit seemed believable to me. I'm sorry.
But it's no different than like how Stella got a groove back. It's the same concept of older women wanting to feel desired by younger men.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Stella went to Jamaica looking for something. You know what I'm saying? Like and of course she just stumbled on some dick, but like Gwyneth Paltrow was like again already rich or like had class, and she's just getting a random phone call from some frail ass nigga. Like
Nick, she was looking for it too, because
exactly
women don't just travel around with lingerie in their bag like that. She showed up with a fucking outfit on.
Yeah.
Well, she was with her husband. She might have had it for him.
She didn't have it.
No, she didn't have that for him.
No. That's some new.
Yeah. All right. So we get to the tournament. We see him play. He plays the first round, kills the guy. Second round, beats his mentor. The third round, though, he's playing against the Japanese player who has a different paddle, and he beats him. He whooped his ass, actually. Was this a turning point in the movie for you? For you guys, did y'all look at him like, oh, he just talking shit. He ain't even really as good as he say he is. Or did y'all think he was going to win this match? Like, what did you get from the first loss?
I knew he was gonna lose as soon as he looked at that paddle. He ain't know what he was looking at. I think I could tell it was the paddle of the man. He didn't know what he was looking at. He was like, "This is gonna be an interesting day for me." But yeah, him getting his ass whooped was kind of like, "Oh, you just good in America. You're not good in like if it's kind of like baseball. White boys is good until they integrate." You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, I knew he thought he was gonna lose before that. Y'all remember like he was just like, yo, who invited these motherfuckers? I didn't think China could even play in this tournament. Like so when he saw that they were gonna be in the tournament, he's like, oh shit, I wasn't expecting that. So
Japan.
he started getting sweat. He started sweating a little bit before this match even started. So that's why they put so much emphasis on him looking at that guy throughout the tournament, raising up the ranks.
Dang, they all look like Rob.
It wasn't China.
It's Japan. Japan. They made it a point.
I thought I had it right.
It was Japan.
It was Japan.
They held up the flag so many times.
The last scene.
It was country. It was. And you know what? I started to just say Asian, just be on the same side. But I was so confident that it was China.
God damn.
Rod, the ping pong was made in China.
The table was made in China.
Sworn he was playing with a Chinaman.
Were you more interested when he lost the match, Mike?
No.
It didn't
No, I wasn't. Because, you know, honestly, when I was watching this, at no point did they really give me the impression that he was the shit. I just felt like, I feel like if you can keep that little ball on the table, then you're just, you know, you're a ping pong player. That's like a basic thing for ping pong, is you keep that little ball on the table. When he got his ass whooped by the Asian dude, I was expecting that from the second that Asian dude showed up, because he was holding the paddle all weird.
Exactly.
Like, he was holding it like this. He was like holding it from the inside. Oh, he's gonna whoop your ass. And he did.
That's when I said, when he was talking all that shit, I was like, when did that happen? That's what I was referring to. Is like, I don't know if I felt like I needed to see him be a badass.
Yeah.
So when he got up there, it was just like, bro, yeah, as you guys said, you really met your match. And then I found out this motherfucker, you lost to somebody that can't even hear. On top of that.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, they said this motherfucker couldn't even hear, bro. Yes. He just see the ball.
Crazy. It's crazy.
Don't play this motherfucker. If all he can do is see, he's gonna see better than you. You saw Daredevil. Like that shit, bruh, like their other senses in heightened.
He was the Daredevil ping pong.
Yeah,
But look, they were talking to him later though. Y'all remember
he had the ear thing in.
He had the
earpiece in.
He had the earpiece in, yeah. Oh, so he can
I thought
hear
that was
it.
a translator.
Right.
I thought that was a translator.
They didn't have translators like that.
They said he was deaf.
They did say he was deaf, Ken, which is why I was super confused. I was super. Nah, I ain't gonna. I did too, Mike. I was like, this nigga got AirPods. Nigga had the iPhone headphones with the string on there, and I was like, bro, I thought he couldn't hear.
Hey,
And the whole time,
they got that
they
Asian technology. They got that Asian technology,
That
Mike.
shit was crazy. Because they definitely said he couldn't hear, like Ken said, but they were talking to him at the end.
That's why he didn't say nothing. He never really spoke.
He didn't know they were talking to him, Dick.
He just walked around. He was just looking the whole movie.
He was looking and waving.
And he ain't know he won till he got back home.
We having a parade? Who is this for?
Oh my god! How did I miss this? I did not catch that he was deaf.
You was that bored.
I guess so.
They said it in a little montage when he went back home that he was deaf.
Oh shit!
Damn, that's funny. All right, so he loses to the Asian guy. I feel like they did a disservice of showing how much of a badass that he was in ping pong. Like y'all said, when they were at the little ping pong bar, hut, wherever they was playing it, like they should have shown him being better there when they was playing at the little ping pong spots.
I thought they did.
I mean, he lost, didn't he?
You talking about where they hustled? Where they were hustling?
Not at the. I ain't got there yet, but I'm talking about
Oh.
even before he left when he was playing ping pong with your man's
With Tyler
Tyler, the creator.
at the
Like they
training
was showing him
facility.
practicing
Yeah.
at the training facility. It didn't even look like he was that cold then. Like Tyler was beating him. It seemed like, and he was somebody who couldn't keep track of the ball. So they did do him a disservice on how much of a badass he was, and then he had that loss. But after that loss, he comes back. He has the lunch meeting with Kevin O'Leary, and he offers him to come play ping pong exhibition event, pay you $1,000. And he's talking to him like, I'm Jordan, and you. This is. I would never do this, but I'll give you my response or whatever it may be. He was framing it like he would be doing him a favor to do this. Was that a big mistake in the sense of what he was trying to do?
You talking about Gwyneth Paltrow's husband?
Yeah, Shark Tank.
Which to know
I liked him.
that wasn't the same dude that was in the when he came out walking in the towel when she was talking on the phone, was it?
Yeah, that's him. That was him.
That was him.
Yeah.
It didn't look like him in the hotel room, but yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow's husband. When she had the conversation with him and they have lunch, and he wants to offer him to go to the ping pong exhibition thing, and he turns it down. What'd you think about that?
I thought he was wanting to take the fall. Or was that later?
Yeah, he did. He did want him to take the fall.
Well,
Even
yeah,
in
I got why he said no. That made sense. Why would he want? He has an ego. Why would he want to go in there and purposely take a fall?
Excuse me. He didn't want to take a fall. He just didn't want to play him before the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
He was willing to do it after, but this was a week before the tournament.
I thought it was insinuated that he would take the fall in the exhibition match because he was like, he finally understood how big the game can be since the Asian guy won, and he was like, I could sell my product overseas using this as a vehicle to showcase my product, and him being the face of that. I can't have him lose to you because then
he did say that.
Yeah.
And I think wasn't Timothée Chalamet's character was cool with that. He just didn't want it to be before they played in the tournament.
He was
didn't
cool.
want to lose.
He was cool with a rematch, but he said make it a real game. Like, don't make me take the fall for that. And then that's when the dude was like, what other options do you have?
Okay.
Just so you could sell some pins.
Yeah.
Like,
Was
you
that
want me to
smart
lose this
enough?
match? So it was stupid, but I get it. At this point, even though he had just lost to this guy, he still thinks he's the top dog. And for all intents and purposes, I guess in America, he is. So why would he want to go lose a matchup just to sell some fucking pins?
Right.
I ain't doing that shit.
Yeah. Especially if you're trying to build yourself up. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it
Well,
truly
what
was
he
about
said
the
about
game
his
for
son.
him.
Was it
Okay,
about
and
the
that
game or
makes
was it about his ego?
Yeah,
Right.
both, I think. Yeah.
I think it makes sense that he wanted it after the tournament if he's going to take the loss, because he wants people to know that I did beat him when we were playing for real. So we can do this exhibition thing after the tournament. And then that's where they had to snag it. What'd you guys think of? So I didn't really talk about this in the beginning, but he robbed the shoe store for his money to get to the British Open. He robbed Lloyd, I think his name was, and pulled the gun on him. But when he gets back, his uncle has the police there. They go through this whole thing. Did this scene do anything for you guys?
I personally wanted more scenes with him and his family, specifically with Fran Drescher and stuff like that. So I thought that's where we were going to get when we got to like these scenes, like, because I thought what his uncle was trying to do was be basically say like, yeah, like, bro, like you're really great at being a salesman, and I want to pass this basically the store down to you, not only for yourself, but you could take care of your mom's because she need help too. I can't keep paying the bills. And he was just so focused on trying to be great at something else that I like that conflict between like your own desires versus family obligations. But it just like we just kept on touch and go with that a lot. And this scene was like it was an interesting scene because to see the depths his uncle was willing to go, like either you do this or you go to jail. You know what I'm saying? So I like that scene about it, but we just didn't get too much of it in my opinion.
I agree with you. I think it spoke to this nailed it home for me. It's like how much he believed in himself. We'd seen it all through these the other movies and the conversations that he had with the different people. But this really spoke to, like, this is like the mixtape rapper. When someone tell you they're a rapper back in the day, like they got mixtapes or whatever, they really believe they gonna make it. And you looking at it like, bro, everybody raps. They looking at him like, bro, you playing fucking ping pong, dude. Like, this can't be a career. It's impossible. Like, you have real skill sets, real talents, real things that you can do. And to your point, Nick, I'm gonna go to these limits to show you that right there ain't it. Like, you got to give ping pong up. But he believed in it so strongly. This kind of nailed that home for me. What'd you think?
But it was. I think Nick makes a good point, because when they showed us that they finally believed in him, I'm like, when did that happen? Because they have been dismissing him the whole time.
But so did they ever believe in him?
That's what they said. That's what one of his cousins or somebody said. He was like, "Yeah, we really believe in you, Marty." I'm like, man.
Everybody believed in him. Everybody believed in him.
When was that? I missed it.
People
when they got
at least
the ping balls.
In my viewing, Marty was looked at as like
he's scamming that fat guy.
He probably was. But he made him. But everybody knew Marty had talents as far as like more so interpersonal communication. Like, he know how to talk his way into a room. You know, clearly in the movie, he knew how to talk his way in again, you know, in women's draws and shit like that. So he has a talent of being able to be a people person. And he seems smart enough to like actually do the job well. But it's just that he wanted to use those talents for something else or go into a different direction. That's why I felt like it was easy for people to buy into him. But I think to Ken and Mike's point, but see, we never really saw a display as far as the other side of why he was so enthusiastic about his table tennis. Like, we never really seen him dominate for a long period of time to justify his confidence in anything else. As if he was confident just being a shoe salesman, it's understandable, because we could probably go off of that based off of everybody else's belief. But that's the reason. That's the thing that kind of just threw the story off a little bit, I guess. I can understand with other people like not really buying into it.
You just didn't see him dominate enough on the ping pong table.
We see them lose. Most of this movie is them losing. It ain't really him winning.
Well, he won that first match. He blew the first dude out. And then, and we can get into this, he comes back, he has that conversation, and now he needs, well, I want to talk about this first. So he has to go to a hotel.
I was gonna say, you get to the scene
with in the bathtub.
Nah, I'm talking about with his friend, his mentor that you talked about.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, about the honey shit, bro.
I tried to block that out of my mind.
Mike, you remember the scene?
I don't even know why did we have to experience that?
They were fucking with
I don't remember.
Mike, you remember the scene with
his story about him being a fucking World War II capture, and he was doing bombs, and a bee flew on him, and he followed the bee to the hive.
Yeah,
and took all the honey off and put it on him to feed.
And then so they could lick it off and get nourishment.
What the fuck was that, bro?
I meant to look it up and see if that was real, but it's Auschwitz. I'm not putting anything past what they did in that camp. But if that was supposed to be some kind of joke, it didn't hit for me.
I don't know if it was a joke or if it's more like a fun fact about history.
That was the most out of place thing in this movie, bro. I was like, bro, what? Why do we need to know this? That was so out of place.
And kid, they was getting it.
They just weren't hungry, Nick. Or maybe they were.
Hey, he was happy. He stood there like Jesus on the cross.
For real.
He was like, "Oh, my child,
lick me."
I have arrived.
But that whole thing plays out, and I forgot where was I at?
Oh, you was with the when his uncle was like got the policeman over his place and all that stuff.
Oh, got the policeman over his place. So they go through that. He jumps out. He goes on a run. He learns that the girl that he slept with in the first scene is pregnant. Did y'all think this was Marty's baby? Like, it was too obvious, right?
I thought they showed the sperm in the beginning of the movie.
They did, but
we don't know if that was his sperm.
We don't know if that was him. That was just a.
Oh, y'all saying that could have been Marty's birth? Okay, all right.
No, I mean, like, we don't know who it's the sperm.
Yeah, we don't know that was him.
Yeah, come on. It happened right after they had sex. It seemed like it was pretty clear that he impregnated.
Yeah,
Why would they put it there?
Right.
Yeah, I guess.
Ryan, you think that was his baby?
Yeah, yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, because the whole time I was like, man, that's messed up. Because she was still with the other guy. Wasn't that her like her husband or something like that?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
was
I think so.
married.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so yeah. But I thought Marty was funny. He's like, look, that ain't mine. It was on some Menace to Society. Look, I had the Jimmy strap extra tight.
Extra
And
tight.
Jimmy have extra tight.
Now he got it worse. He was like, "You let him bust in you too."
Right. He had a killer answer. He was like, "Does he come in you?" So she was like,
Jesus Christ.
"Nigga, that's my husband." Of course,
Yeah,
he
Marty
does.
was a
So,
piece of shit.
hey, Marty didn't give two fucks about anybody on the planet
Bro.
Earth other than him.
He like, I
Except
got
that black
things to
guy.
do. He's like, I got things to do. I don't know what you're gonna do about this situation, but I'm destined for greatness. He was like, I'm destined
I
for
like how he
greatness.
was straight. At least he didn't lead her on though.
Yeah.
At least he was like, he told her, he was like, "Are you gonna like take the child to an adoption agency and do this?" She was like, "No." He was like, "No." Oh well, bye. I like because I'm telling you the only way this is gonna work, and you telling me you can't do that. So there's nothing else we need to talk about.
Hey,
I thought that was pretty funny.
those are the funniest parts of the movie, bro. When he was cutting her down every. He was like, "Listen, I don't know if you know this. I got purpose. You don't."
Like, listen, what do you do every day? Like, where you going?
And she brought her ass back too.
She did. She loved us some Marty. But he goes to check into that hotel and they get prepared to go scam some people so he can make some money to go to Tokyo and play in the new tournament that's coming up. So he gets the hotel room for $4 a night. The dude explicitly tells him, do not take a bath. He takes a bath and the bath falls through the floor onto the dog and the man. What'd you guys think about this scene?
I was just like, don't let that dog be hurt.
I was saying the same thing. Like he was squealing like he was hurt too. I was like, oh man, they ain't fucked that dog up, did they?
No, he
I
was
thought
just
the exact
scared.
same thing.
But that tub landing on that dude's arm, I was like, oh
crazy.
wow, that's a lot.
Yeah,
that was
gruesome.
an old shit moment for this movie. I did say oh shit. I was like, oh shit, because I didn't expect that to happen. This movie did good in the you weren't really expecting it to happen. They slow the pace down and they speed it right back up.
Wait, Paul,
You don't think they did, Mike?
you didn't expect that to happen?
I didn't think the
That
tub
is-
was gonna fall through the floor.
That's
on a man's arm.
10% what I thought, not landing on the guy's
Really?
arm, but I
Yeah.
absolutely knew that was going to happen. The second he came in there, the guy made a point to say, don't take a bath.
He said a
And they
shower.
lingered on it.
I thought this was a loophole. I thought he said don't take a shower, and that's why he was taking a bath.
Because if that's the case, why even include that throwaway dialogue?
Yeah.
Like he specifically said, like, don't use the bathtub or don't take a shower, whatever it was. Marty immediately does it. I was like, oh, it's gonna fall through the floor.
Yeah.
I just didn't expect it to land on that dude's arm with the dog in the bathtub.
Yeah.
That part. That's the part that I didn't expect. I knew it, like Mike said, I knew it was going to fall through the floor, but I just didn't expect for it to be like that dramatic.
So that was supposed to be a chaotic scene. From there, we get the whole thing with Marty taking the dog. He gets some money, learns that he has a $1,500 fine that he has to pay so he can be qualified for the event. So they go hustle at a pool hall bowling alley. Was this intriguing at all? When he hustles this dude at the bowling alley or hustles the bowling alley?
It was okay. I mean, it was kind of to be expected. You knew exactly what they were doing, and knew how it's going to kind of play out. We've seen this before, but I guess like them actually capturing them. Didn't they capture them and then they started messing the vehicle and all that type of stuff? I don't think I expected them to actually catch him. Like circle back around and catch him later. I didn't expect that.
To me, this is the part of the film where we're like, all right, we could chop out 20, 30 minutes of the movie.
None of this needed to happen.
Like we didn't, like, again, like you mentioned, Rod, like we know of a hustle. They could have just done the setup and then showed them driving away with the money and then show the guys following them to try to get it back. Like this whole middle part, because like, again, since we know it's a hustle, we don't really even give much like respect to Marty winning or doing any of that, like as a ping pong player. Again, the movie doesn't really do a good job of showcasing like Marty's really talented until literally all the way at the end. But we have a 2.5 hour movie, so the ending is like the last 20 minutes, if that. So That's why I'm like, bro, let's just get to the shits. Like, why are we wasting time? Why am I seeing a lot of these scenes with a girl that he don't like, with a hustle
Well,
that
she was important.
Or even him, we saw montages of him in the Harlem Globetrotter shit. Like, what? Like,
Yeah, we didn't need
Which I felt him on that shit. That shit, bruh. He playing ping pong with a seal.
I think that part was needed to show that he had kind of turned himself into a joke. But he was like lying to himself to make it seem like, oh no, I mean they're like the biggest
80,000 people.
Whatever in the
The greatest he said the greatest athletes in the world.
That's it. Yeah. So he was trying to lie and pretend that he wasn't now a fucking joke, which he was a joke.
But my thing is like we can get glimpses of that. We got like
it was
5 to 10 minutes of like okay, we get the point now. You know what I'm saying? Like
and he was so adamant not to do it. I think they would overhaul and hamper it at home because he was telling them when the guy first presented the Globetrotter shit to him, he was like, "Man, are you fucking serious? I'm gonna be like Tiger Woods or the next big thing. Like I'm not doing Globetrotter events." And then he has to do it. So,
I think with this thing, I think my first observation is that damn, we're in the 50s and they only use the N-word once. So I don't know why somebody else can't do that. But
I was finna say for the 50s, they wouldn't have gave 2 fucks about that black dude getting home.
Yeah, they cared a lot. They cared a lot.
That was extra caring.
That part was weird. That part was weird.
It
Like,
was.
come on, man, just give him $5. Like, I was like, wait a minute, what? This is supposed to be the 50s and y'all are white. This doesn't make
That wouldn't have
and
happened.
then they only
In
called him
upstate New York, like no.
They only called him a nigga because he stole money from him.
That was the only reason.
Which kid, I was like, I mean,
that was,
if you gonna use it,
You don't do nigga shit. Like I got
Hey, bro, I can't blame him for that one. You heard that one.
Oh my God. So they go through that whole thing. They hustle.
Wait, hold on, real quick. How'd y'all think Tyler did?
I thought Tyler was fine.
They did a good job.
It wasn't much acting. It felt like Kevin Garnett in
He was
Uncut
being him.
Gems.
Yeah, he was
like
being him.
just being him.
I would expect Tyler to be that on an everyday basis.
I feel like he was more than Kevin Garnett, though.
You think so?
I think he put on a better performance than Kevin Garnett. I've always thought Tyler should be an actor, though.
Sorry, lag again.
What'd you say, Mike?
Were you about to say something, Rob? Oh, damn. Never mind. Never mind.
So they pull over to get some gas after they hustle the people from the barbershop. This is a significant plot point in the sense of the dog. People come, they feel like they got hustled. They left. Tyler said, "Fuck that dog."
I ain't like how that dog fell out that car like that at all.
I didn't either.
That better be fucking CGI, bro. Because the way that dog fell, man.
I thought he ran him over.
The dog. And he was chasing after them too. That was kind of sad.
No, the dog went the opposite way.
Yeah,
he was running. I thought he was running after the car.
No,
he was running towards the car.
I thought he was running towards the car as they were speeding off.
I thought when he went going out, the dog fell out. They went this way, and the dog ran this way.
Yep.
Oh, I thought he was running towards the car.
Because the way the dog was running was the guys that were chasing him. Yes. That's the same direction. So that's
why they wouldn't turn around.
But that dog was gone. that dog was running, boy.
Well, he knew what was up, nigga. He was like, "Hey, I'm a black ass dog too, so let me get out of here."
I ain't trying to.
I don't know what's gonna happen. They already mad at this black guy. They might take it out on me. But when all that shit blew up and exploded, bro, I was like, "Oh shit!" I'm with Mike. I thought the dog was chasing after the car, or no, I was with Spike. I thought the dog was chasing after the car, and that I thought the dog blew up in the explosion. And then when I saw him running, I thought he got away. That's why they showed that scene. But
that's
good he wasn't dead.
But it looked almost like there was a subliminal like message there as far as Marty leaving a path of destruction wherever he goes. My mom just called me too. Like, my mom literally just called me. Like my mom literally just called me too, Mike. Did y'all get that from that when they seen all the destruction in the background? That was like an example of Marty and like how destructive he is to people?
I didn't get that as subliminal, but
Yeah, me neither.
That's a good point out though. Yeah. Yeah.
So then he takes all the money. My man been missing for 3 days. He ain't been to the home, his wife, and he don't get no money to the taxi driver, Tyler created. And he messed up his taxi.
That's crazy.
Marty gets everything that he needed and leaves him out in the dusk. Is he a shitty friend for that? Because when he was expecting, Marty was like, "Oh, I thought you knew this is for me."
Marty's
It's kind of how he hit him up. He a piece of shit.
Tyler should have whooped his ass, bro.
Well, Tyler gave it to him because he was like, nah, half of this is mine, but you know, he needed $1,500. And like a lot of other people, that was his friend, so I guess he did believe in him. So he chose to give it to him. So I can't knock Marty for that.
yeah,
He didn't feel bad about it. I guess that's why I'm knocking him. He didn't really seem like he felt bad about the fact that Tyler's only means of, you know, money was fucked up. He was just like, all right, well, I gotta go play ping pong, nigger. So good luck.
I get you.
I don't think he came off like that harshly. I think he was just so confident in himself that he'll get it back.
And
I think
fix the car.
confidence where I see like typical white boy arrogance. Because I
think
think
it's both. Yeah.
I think I get you. It's both, but I think the issue with him was his arrogance. His arrogance is what made him not give two fucks about Tyler and his, you know, his taxi getting fucked up and the fact that he can't feed his family. He's like, I got to get to Japan. To do what? To play fucking ping pong, bro. This man is driving a taxi and he's got children and you don't give two fucks. Y'all could have went and pulled another hustle to make sure that Tyler got his money.
He got some food to you.
Bring that shit up. You're like, oh, well, sorry, man. I got to go. Marty's a piece of shit, man.
Yeah, he is.
This whole movie, Marty is a piece of shit. Like,
yeah, for sure.
That's why
Did they give him a
asked that question.
Why did they give him a black friend?
You know why?
Is that the show that
and you know inclusion? They gave him a DEI friend. He was
or the Jews and the black people are similar, maybe?
Yeah, back then probably. They didn't even really play off him being Jewish that hard.
It was a couple of name drops early in the movie, and then it kind of went away.
And it went away, right?
He had that one story where he was saying like, "I'm Hitler's nightmare" or something like that.
Yeah,
with the reporters.
When he was talking to the reporters.
Yeah.
All right. So after that, he's gathering the money up. His baby mama lies and says her husband hits him. Comes with the black eye.
That was
Marty
crazy.
go over there defending him.
was fucked up.
That was crazy, bro.
That was an extensive lie.
What did he hit him with?
He punched him.
It was like a trophy. It's like a trophy or something like that.
Yeah, a trophy.
Yeah.
Oh,
for nothing.
Right.
Yeah, for nothing.
the dude was right the whole time.
That's crazy.
Dude was right the whole time. Bro, he got cheated on and got punched.
Bro,
his ass.
His wife had a baby on him. It's like and came home like everything. His wife, he got cheated on. His girl got pregnant, left, lied about him hitting her, then came home like everything was cool. Like, hey,
yeah, that was wild.
What?
bro.
That's why they made for each other.
Yep.
He was fucking that house up.
And she knew he wasn't gonna do anything. That's why I feel like she went home. Like he wasn't gonna leave her. She knew that.
Yeah.
Did y'all get the same thing? Was Marty manipulating the fat dude?
Yes.
He made the balls. He was getting over him like the dad said.
Marty manipulated every single person in this movie.
Yes.
Except for Mike to get to this scene when he gets a spanking with the ping pong paddle.
Yeah.
To get his trip to Japan.
Man.
What y'all think about that?
I didn't think it was really gonna happen. I thought he was just gonna say. I thought he was just messing with him. But nah, when it actually happened, I was just like, whoa.
I was embarrassed.
Like that's what I was saying. Huh?
I was embarrassed for him. Secondhand embarrassed. I was like, oh, Marty.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
I thought it was just more of like, bro, you care about ping pong this much? You let some white man in front of his friends smack you in the ass? Like, Lou.
I told you to bend
Lou,
over.
anybody telling you to bend over and spread your cheeks, bro? It's like, unless you a doctor and you're 45 getting a prostate exam, nigga, no.
And you don't even want to do it then.
You might say, if the Lord calling me today, he calling me today. Hey, I'm sorry, bro. Table tennis ain't
that would
never
have been it. That would have been it. Ain't no Japan trip.
I'm gonna go play. I'm gonna go play with the seals again.
I'm gonna say, I ain't going to Japan. I'm gonna hit up a rod and be like, we going to China.
Well, you know, because he had just fucked his wife again. They messed that up because they got caught in the damn park. And he lost the jewel, and he was straight. That's why he ended up there trying to get the damn money back. And she was up there crying.
Right. That was a significant part I did skip over, Ken. So the wife gives him the necklace. She has one. She gets one every 25. Well, she has 25 of them. She gets one every year for her anniversary. A very expensive diamond necklace. He has it right there in his grass. It's around his neck. Then he decides to eat her out in the park, and the cops call her. What y'all think about that?
Lou, I said this to Jay. Lou, I was like, I told Jay, I was like, I had PSD watching this.
Yeah, call the park.
I was like,
we got them to stop. Now they're gonna come right back to it. It's your fault.
I almost walked out, Ken.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought of Nick. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I did take it.
I didn't.
That's like, officer, is this necessary, officer?
God. Jesus.
I was like, bro, I don't fuck with Timothy or Chalamet.
We see your video. Oh my god.
No, but my thing was like, because I at first I thought like when they were kissing under the bridge, like her husband or somebody was gonna come by and he's gonna get caught like that. But the way he got caught, it was just like, bro, you didn't have you didn't have to do any of that. It was just unnecessary. Like he overly wanted to just reward her for giving him something that he would like that's helping him out. It was like you could have gave her a kiss and left, and you would have been good.
Yeah.
What do you so he shouldn't have
No, I'm just saying, like, why did you choose to do it immediately right then? Yeah, right then and there. Like, why didn't you just?
Because he never thinks about stuff. Like, it just seems like he's very impulsive.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that part didn't really surprise me that much. It was definitely stupid.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's so open. There's no trees. It's just like you just doing it right out.
That's what I mean. Like even if
they were better off in the tunnel.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it just felt like it was just so dumb. Like it was just the reason for him to showcase. Like he had all these opportunities to get his moment, but he fucked it all up. Like he's just a fuck up.
Yeah, it's just kind of to showcase how he lives his life in general. He just does whatever the fuck he wants and then pays for it, or makes somebody else end up paying for it.
Yeah. So from there he goes. He gets spanked. The guy says, "Well, Timothée Chalamet says to Kevin O'Leary's character, he's like, well, how do I know if I do this that you're going to honor it?" And he was like, "You don't. You're powerless." Mm-hmm. And I think that was the definition of him throughout this movie. Like, you really have no power. You're just a good game. Did y'all get the same thing?
Yep.
This whole movie is white man luck, Blue. It really is. But
100%. So final scenes. He finally agrees to it. He gets over to Japan. He's in line. He has to go to the back of the line to wait to make it more of an event till more people get there. Finally gets there, finally plays them. Was this final scene, everything that happened, was the payoff worth it? Him playing in this event. Of course, he didn't play in the Japan finals because he couldn't register, which is what I was thinking the whole time. I was like, how he gonna just show up and be in an event that they have been planning for a while? But whatever, he wasn't registered, so he learns he couldn't play. And we have this final epic battle between him and the champion. Throughout that whole scenes of things that happened, what did you guys take out the most from it? Was it satisfying? Did it pay off?
Absolutely not for me.
Damn.
They needed some slow motion, some special effects, some from Challengers or something shit. you know, to sell it. Like I was just like, you know, and they skipped a lot of the winning points, which is fine. But when he had the winning point and the way he just fell to the ground, I'm like, that's it. And that's when I was really, the whole time the movie was dragging, but at that point I was like, that's it. That's what people are loving about this. People really love this movie. Like, it didn't seem like he was really like, oh, I finally did it after all this turmoil and everything I went through. I finally getting spanked. I finally had my moment. I proved that he didn't even really prove that he's the best in the world. He just got his get back, and then he just fell to the ground, and then that was it. And I'm like, that's it. So we spent all of this chunk of the movie for us to get here, and then this final match between them wasn't even exciting or impactful. Hell no.
That was for me. Because this dude was serious about his ping pong. Like, it really wasn't about anything else. His ego, his ping, like he seriously wanted a fair shot at this guy. Because, you know, he was the thing that we didn't say earlier is that he felt like they were cheating because of the paddle. He felt like that, you know, he had an advantage because of that. But yeah, to just kind of go against, you know, the funders' wishes of him losing, and yeah, how did he tell them to do? Let's play out if he was deaf.
He went up to his ear. That's what I remember the movie. He went up real close. He was like, "Nigga, I'm trying to play you," or like he was talking to somebody who may have helped him translate for him, but it was like real, like he got up close and like, "Nigga, I want to play you for real."
Yeah, like nobody was giving him sign language. Yeah. It was just they was talking to him. I just never understood that. Like they just left the deaf thing right. Mm-hmm. But I do think it was unclimactic, very anticlimactic in the sense of how I keep comparing it to Smashing Machine. How at the end he was just at the grocery store. It was like, oh, bro, that's it. And it was just like that with this. It's like, okay, so he went to an exhibition tournament and won. Like that was the story. That's to Ken's point, that's what everybody's so high on. I thought there would be more of a climactic ending, more of a hero moment, or more of a winner moment, or whatever it may be. But it didn't stand for me.
It was a weird place for him to be to have won, right? Because he was in their country and beating their top player. So it's going to be anticlimactic in the sense of like no one's going to really be cheering for you in this moment. But it was almost just like a self. It was just like it was just for himself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was
it reaffirmed what everyone had been saying this whole movie, in my opinion, in the sense of this means everything to you. Yeah, that too. But this means everything to you. It means nothing to anyone else.
Right. Right.
And that this kind of captivated that. It's like, okay, you went and beat this dude. Like nobody's going to be talking about this. Like this doesn't matter at all.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's more so it was a climax for him, but not for anyone else.
Yeah,
even us watching, right?
Well, true. All right, so it ends with Marty.
Movie, like it didn't feel like that's what they were going for. It felt like they really thought this was a Rocky moment.
Oh, I don't think so.
The way they were filming it, the way they were going back and forth, all of that shit. I think they thought that we gave a fuck about that because this shit was because this scene was so long.
Yeah, it's a long.
If they were going for what y'all are stuffing into this movie, I don't think the scene would have been this long, and they wouldn't have been trying to do all these cool trick shots of them. Blah, blah, blah. They were going off. Like, we were really like, oh shit, yo, this is crazy. But it wasn't. It was boring as fuck.
Did anybody think he was not gonna win?
No, I knew he was gonna win.
I thought he was gonna win. And they shot themselves in the foot by putting a tournament out there. Like, I think us as viewers of it, we're looking at it like, okay, but this is still just an exhibition. He can't even play in a tournament. So we thought, to Mike's point, I thought there would be more. Like, you going to win this means absolutely nothing to me, but I guess it
reminded me of Challengers, and I know y'all didn't like that. I like Challengers, and I know y'all, like I said, y'all didn't. But it was just like that. The final scene of them going back and forth was not about us. It was about Zendaya or whatever, and her watching them going back and forth. This is the same thing. This is more about him proving to himself, that he's the greatest.
Yeah, I definitely got that. And I got that we're not supposed to, like, we're not supposed to actually give a shit because it's really just about showing that he's the one that cares and that's it. I'm saying this scene and the way they filmed it, it came across like they really thought we were watching something interesting. Because it was, like I said, it was just so long of a scene and they were going back and forth and doing all of this drama. And it was like, yeah, but y'all still just playing ping pong, man.
Yeah. See, I thought it was intentional. Like, I thought it was definitely intentional because it wasn't like the cheering and the music at the end of it and all that. It was just him just being super emotional about it. So it felt very, like I said, that's what I was saying earlier, Nick. You spent all this time with this guy just on this high, thinking very highly of himself, and he's getting broken down like all the way up until the end of the movie. Like even in this moment, it's like no one cares. Like no one cares. You're talking about this thing throughout the whole movie that only you care about it. Even the sport in itself, nobody even cares about it like that.
But I guess what point are we supposed to get from that? Because he still got what he wanted.
That's what I was going to.
No, he didn't.
Like, he got everything. He got everything he wanted.
No, he wanted to win that. He wanted to be the big. Like he wanted ping pong to be a thing. He wanted to be the man at that thing. He wanted to catch on. That was his overall mission was to be like famous and rich
on a Wheaties box and all that. He didn't even get the balls.
I took it as he only wanted those things to justify to other people that it's important because those are the things that they can look at and say like, oh, if you're on the Wheaties box, if you're making a lot of money, then what you're doing is important. Because that's why I feel like he related the sport to himself so much, is that because you believe in me, you should believe in this sport. And then at the same time, he was focused on beating Dude because now Dude was number one. Dude got all the belts and all that. And once he beat Dude, he accomplished what he wanted to do. Because remember, he even talked to the white dude, Shark Tank dude. He was like, I don't give a fuck about everything that we promised for me to get to this moment. I just wanted to do anything I could to get to this moment.
And I think he settled for that though. He that wasn't what he was looking for. He was looking to beat a Michael Jordan of ping pong and make ping pong as popular as he thought it should be. But he settled for it. Like we seen him get broke down throughout the whole movie, and he finally settled for, I know I'm the best because I beat the best.
Here's what y'all was saying though. Like, yeah, he was broken down, but at no point did any of that breaking down mean anything. He was still this cocky, arrogant asshole. So it's not like we're really watching him get broken down because it's not like he was even realizing he didn't realize broken down. Yeah. So when I say that he got what he wanted at the end of the film, when he went into that match, he wanted to beat that Asian dude. And he got what he wanted. He beat the Asian guy. He fell to the ground all dramatically. Then he gets up and they're holding his arm up. And yeah, nobody's cheering and all that. So I definitely 100% get you with that, Rod. But I guess I don't really get the point here because he still won. He beat the Asian dude. Yes, ping pong didn't become the biggest thing in the world, but he became the best guy. He beat the best guy. So it's like sorry, one more second. I promise I'll shut up. So when the movie ends and we hit stop, I'm trying to figure out what message am I walking away from? Because it seems like they were trying to push one.
They did. This wasn't the moment. The moment was the actual end. Like, because he didn't have satisfaction after this. Yeah, the baby. It was the baby. The baby was that show, like, finally showed that he cared about something more than himself, which is why he broke down so much when he saw him. So it's like, go ahead.
That's what I was saying.
His life was over.
Well, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying to Mike's point, Rod. Like when you were saying, like, oh, he got broken down. Like I don't really see him get broken down because he was cocky throughout the whole movie, and then he just because he had nothing else left, he went back home. He took care of the kid because he had nothing else to do. Yep. Because he couldn't get into the tournament, because he couldn't officially beat the guy, even though he beat the guy. Because he was on the run from the law, technically, because of his uncle. It's just like, bro, all of my options are taken away. But as long as I can do this thing, that'll make everything right. Because if he didn't beat Dude, he was gonna stay in Japan. He was gonna stay in Japan until he got another opportunity to beat Dude. He was not gonna come home until he beat Dude.
Right.
But see, I don't think we saw him getting broken down because we realize it as viewers, but he didn't even realize it as a character, even up until the end. Like he never realized that he started settling for these things that he never thought he would have to settle for because he thought he was so good and that good would bring him accolades. He never got the accolades from being good. Like he just started settling for these things because he was good at this one thing. And he never realized that he was doing it. But they showed it through the movie that from the Globetrotters to like just to everything that he did was a settle for that first initial dream that he had with his uncle. And he told his uncle, like, I'm gonna be the best, like all the stars are lined up. I'm gonna be the biggest thing in the world. This thing is about to take off. And he settled for winning an exhibition match against the world's best. And then that was enough for him when he had such high hopes in the beginning. So no, they never did it on screen intentionally, but I think as a viewer, we were able to see it, which is why I thought that conversation that he had with Gwyneth Paltrow's character was really significant. And she was like, bro, like, how you gonna eat tomorrow? Like, how do you pay rent? Like, like these things didn't matter to regular everyday people. You're not even thinking about them because you're so consumed with ping pong.
That's what I was going with. Like, once again, this is a movie about ignoring being a good man because you want to be great at something, you know, and like it's the same thing that kind of similarly talked about in The Bear. I think in season 3 or something like that, when he confronted his mentor, it's like, I'm doing all these things, ignoring people, you know, ignoring my responsibilities because I'm trying to focus on this one thing. That's what he told old girl when he chopped her down. He was like, I have one sole purpose, and that's to be the greatest ping pong, or whatever. And that means that regardless if this is my baby or not, I'm not taking care of it.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I skipped over the whole dog part because I felt like that was
hilarious.
Useless. I mean, that was part of why the movie was said. That shit didn't make no sense. Like,
hey, Mike,
that never was going to work. Like from the moment that he thought of it, was never going to work.
When they
wasted 20 minutes of the movie on that shit.
When they went to that dude's house, kid, that dude was looking through the window like that shit was comedy. He got blasted.
Speaking of white man luck, I don't know how he didn't get shot. Because that guy was spraying everybody.
Damn, it was man. So,
true story, right?
Yes, it's based on a true story. You know how that goes.
Okay, based. So never mind. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So at the end,
I thought the Jewish honey story was real.
Oh, you looked at
it was real? See? Y'all laughed.
That's what I saw.
I knew it.
Any thoughts on the end? The baby, him breaking down like what
you ain't got no other thoughts on that.
I ain't got nothing on the honey.
The baby,
I ain't got nothing on the honey thing.
I'm not really with y'all as much as y'all were like, you know, this really showed that he can't. I didn't get none of that either. I get there was just no point that I ever got anything other than Marty Supreme is a piece of shit. Even at the end, him looking at that baby and crying, I was just like, bro, really? What? What am I supposed to take from this? You're an asshole. You're a fucking asshole. And you knew that was your kid. You didn't give a fuck. But now at the end, I'm supposed to be like, damn, he turned into a good man because he cares about this little punk ass baby. No, fuck him and fuck that baby. I don't
that ain't his baby, Mike.
That is his baby.
I'm kidding. Hey, Ron,
baby looked at him the same way. It was like, you are not that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what he looked at him like, what the fuck is this?
That's his baby.
That is not I didn't come out of that. Nah. No, put me down.
I weigh more than this motherfucker.
That's funny.
Nah, I think the ending was what brought it home for me. Like, you showed this guy throughout the whole movie, like, quote unquote, chasing the American dream, right? Like, you saw he's like relentless, like he's going hard at it and all of that. So I think, you know, people that do that get so consumed with their work and trying to achieve greatness, they start like losing focus on the things that really matter in life. Like when it comes to relationships, it comes to just stuff that really matters, you know, family, all of that. Like you're so focused, friends with Tyler, like you just start just not paying attention to those things. And I think he had a realization, even though I got this thing that I've been chasing for so long, it didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? What matters is connections, real connections with people, all of that. So I think a lot of people can relate to that story. I mean, because everybody's always working so hard to chase something. So that's what I got from the last scene when you see him, break down so much looking at the baby. He's finally kind of understood, like, okay, this is what life is about.
That's what he did. Like,
that's what I felt. That's what I got from it.
I get it. I guess I just don't get it from this film.
Nah, that's
like at the end when he's looking at that baby. What I got was, okay, you went to Japan, you beat the guy that you wanted to beat, you came back. Now you don't have anything, so you're going back to the only thing you have left, which is this woman who was cheating on her man with you. I never got that he realized, oh, this is what matters. Or they didn't bring that home for me at all. Him going in there and crying because he saw the baby, it was like, that's it.
They was trying they tried to redeem his character at the end. That's what they tried to do. And to me, it was like, we have 2 hours and 29 minutes of him being a piece of shit.
Yes.
And just because he looked that one scene, just because he holding a white baby that possibly ain't his, that he's finally coming home to raise, I could give a fuck. Especially,
but how do we know he's coming home to raise him, Nick? That's my thing too. It's like he's already shown a pattern of behavior where there's no reason we would even believe that he's going to raise this baby. He could be crying because he's like, damn, I'm about to bounce, and I really feel bad about this, but I'm still about to do it. Like, we don't get anything from, at least I didn't get anything from that scene.
I just feel like that's why they put so much emphasis on him being an asshole and just being kind of like the bad guy of this movie. Because I just think a lot of people can relate to chasing after this thing, and that you a lot of things fall to the wayside when you're chasing these dreams.
Yeah, Rod, I would buy into that if he was in the middle of that ping pong match and he got a phone call. I know there's no cell phones, but if somehow he got a phone call and they were like, yo, so-and-so's in the hospital, she's about to give birth, and he left the ping pong match and flew home to be there for the girl and the baby, I'd be like, oh, okay, so he realized what was important. Instead, he knew she was fucked up. He knew she was about to have a baby. He still went to Japan, beat the dude, and then flew back and was like, let me go see what she's up to. Oh, you're still in the hospital? Cool.
Mike,
he dropped her off at the hospital and left.
Come on.
The whole movie, he ignoring the fact that she's pregnant. Remember, she had to stop him. She was like, nigga, do you not see my belly? And he was like, that ain't mine.
He didn't care. And I don't know why we think at the end he all of a sudden cares. He just cried. A serial killer might cry because he has a baby.
But even if that's the case too, I like that as well, right? Because it leaves the viewer like obviously we're split here, because one viewer can look at it as sorrow, right? Somebody can look at it as like, damn, man, like I'm not able to achieve these dreams. Now I got this baby I got to raise. You can look at it that way. I think it just depends on the mindset of the person and how they view life or whatever. Like it's like kind of glass half empty, glass half full. It's like, okay,
it's a dirty glass.
Finally having the realization. Are you finally having a realization that, life is more than just achieving these dreams and it's about family and things like that? Or are you just, damn, now I got to raise this kid, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sad about it.
I'm surprised
it could go either way.
Raising this kid. Why y'all think he's raising this fucking kid?
Yeah, I'm with Mike. He never showed us that he was gonna be there. Like, I don't know that tomorrow he ain't off somewhere else trying to go play ping pong.
Why would he want to go see the baby? Like, why would he want to go see?
He didn't. He went to see her.
No, he did, and then he wanted to see the baby.
He's like, I'm here. I may as well go check him out.
It might be your baby. Let me go take a look.
And they've been friends for a long time. So like, I'll go see your kid.
8 years old. So yeah,
I'll go see your baby. Let me go see your
I agree.
baby.
I agree with Mike in the sense of like there needed to be like, this is a perfect instance where then this happened. Like if they had the words come up and Marty went on to become this and this, that way. They showed him working in the shoe store as the manager. Like I needed something to reaffirm that him crying for that baby meant he was turning a new leaf.
I like it. Again,
all we know is he left there and went to go hustle somebody else, play ping pong, and trying to make it to the tournament in India next year.
I'm with Rod. I like he was left what's the word?
Open-ended.
in the script.
Oh wait. Oh, you don't need. Oh, you say you don't need that, like the extra.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think it's cool that they left ambiguous. Jesus Christ, man.
Ambiguous. Yeah.
I like that they left it ambiguous, but the fact that they left it ambiguous makes me look at this like, okay, I don't really know what I'm supposed to take from this because he's still a piece of shit.
So Spike
isn't the person.
So Spike, you really think he'll be self-destructive like that all over again?
Yes.
Paddling,
it's over.
Get embarrassed and different.
That's him as a person. I think that's to his core, and I think this movie showed us that, like, if you're willing to get paddled by a grown man in front of his friends to go play an exhibition ping pong match in hopes that you can play the real ping pong matches you want to play, that's your life.
Yeah,
you ain't redeeming from that. He gonna be that forever.
Again, even if that's the case, I still like it because it shows that people won't learn from their mistakes.
Yeah,
or it can show people that will learn from their mistakes.
That's true.
That's a good point. Any last thoughts?
Hell no.
This is a blockbuster hit though. Like this is, I think people he may get his Oscar from this. I think outside of
Michael B. Jordan for this.
We'll talk about that in a bit.
Okay. But I'm just saying, like, this is a huge. I think this is A24's biggest movie
ever.
Like box office wise, yeah. I think
really.
So. I think it beat. What was the last one? Everything Everywhere All at Once. I think it beat that.
No way, really?
I saw an article saying that. Yeah,
this was highly regarded.
No, I know. Yeah. Anything with a cute white boy and it's a boring ass subject, it's gonna every time.
Yeah, you're right.
But do y'all think he's
the biggest one?
Ryan, would you say he's a A-lister now? Like,
I think so. If he's not, he's right there. If he's not, he's right there.
He probably the top name in Hollywood now.
Yeah, he's getting top dollar. He has to be at this point.
He's above Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah,
I think they're probably here, depending, like because I think they're about the same.
He above Michael B. Jordan.
Would you watch Michael B. Jordan in this role?
Nope.
A black man playing ping pong.
I ain't playing no honky ball.
Ain't no fucking way.
That's what I'm saying, Rod. Like, I as much as I want to agree with you, I don't know if Michael B. Jordan.
But there's roles.
I wouldn't watch.
But there's roles that Timothy can't play too, though. That Michael B. can.
Yeah, Timothy can't be Creed. Yeah, because he's frail as hell. But
right. So
this did not make more money than Everything Everywhere, but it's close.
It's close.
I thought it did. I thought I saw it did.
Yeah, I thought they said it's as high as the most.
Yes, it surpassed it.
It says here 105 million globally as of January, and Everything Everywhere was 140 million globally.
So it's going to pass it eventually.
It's going to pass it. It's going to pass it.
Right. Because it's because right now they're saying it's this, Everything Everywhere, and then Civil War.
You looking at that same fucking AI shit that you thought Lil Wayne had.
Hey, Nick, you missed that, boy.
I'll wait till later.
All right, y'all. This has been our review of the new movie. What was the name of this again?
Marty Supreme.
Wow, he said new like it's 2025. Nigga, this movie old. This movie came out last year.
This has been the Frames Per Second review of Marty Supreme. We are out. Peace.